Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring you a very special video with a huge announcement and details on the best Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2004 Shibuya and Global Guide. Nergigante debuts, and exclusive event armor and content. And this video is a complete guide for the first major live event in Monster Hunter Now. This event will be called the Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024 Shibuya. And this live event will be held on October 12th and the 13th of the year 2024. First, we're going to start off with, what is the Monster Hunter Now Carnival? Well, the Monster Hunter Now Carnival is a real-world event followed by a global event. This means that hunters that can attend the in-person live event in Tokyo can still play the global event. Again, if you can't go to Tokyo, Japan, and you're really mad because you can't go, etc. for whatever reason, there is still the global event worldwide, which is really great, because for Pokemon Go, for the first year in Chicago, we didn't have this. So rejoice, the mistakes from Pokemon Go are now beneficial for Monster Hunter Now, because again, there will be an in-person event in Tokyo and a global event this year. And the great thing about it, hunters can purchase tickets for both events, so just because you go to Japan doesn't mean you can't do the global event as well. And both events will have exclusive gameplay experiences and special monster encounters in-game. Now, the first of the two events we're going to review is the Monster Hunter Now Carnival Shibuya overall details. The Elder Dragon Nergigante will appear for the first time in Monster Hunter Now. And two other monster species will also make their first appearance. So for Nergigante and the two other monster species, this is going to be the first time ever you will see them out on the field, which will be the Shibuya event for the Monster Hunter Now Carnival. And there will also be unique real-life experiences for hunters playing the Shibuya event. If you've played Pokemon Go events or live Niantic events, there is spots, they put up these cool props, etc., and there's cool experiences. There will be those real-life experiences for Monster Hunter Now players in the Shibuya event. In addition, Nergigante will be in Elder Dragon interceptions, and you can participate in them by completing the special quests. So you can't just dive in and kill the Elder Dragon Eater right away. You must track Nergigante with the special quests, and then after this, you can hunt the flagship monster of Monster Hunter World. Up next, we have the Shibuya ticket and event details. So the event detail designated areas and surrounding zones of Shibuya, Japan. So that's going to be the event area, it's going to be around there, and there will be more details regarding the event areas, and that will be revealed later. So stay tuned, they will show which areas are going to have the event hosted so you don't have to worry and walk around like a chicken with your head cut off. The ticket price for the Shibuya event ticket will be 3,000 yen, which if you convert that to US dollars, that's a little above $21 US dollars. So just do the event conversion, but yes, it's 3,000 yen. And now the event dates and times, I've already mentioned this before, is Saturday, October 12th, 2024, or Sunday, October 13th, 2024, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So it's going to be 9 hours total. And for those quests I told you about, so that you can hunt Nergigante, the estimated time to complete them is going to be 2 to 3 hours. So it's not going to be a walk in a park. It might be somewhat difficult, or you're going to have hunters like me, which are trying to speedrun it as fast as they can. But how do you purchase a ticket for the Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024 Shibuya event? Here are the steps. Step 1, you open the Monster Hunter Now app and you must be HR 11 or higher. If your hunter rank isn't HR 11 or higher, you can't buy a ticket. At step 2, you open your quest tab. And then for step 3, you tap on live events on the top right. Then for step 4, you tap on Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024 Shibuya. Then for step 5, you will follow the on-screen steps to select the date you wanted to attend. And lastly, for step 6, you choose a payment method and then you pay for your ticket. But make sure you take heed of this important ticket information. To participate and to buy a ticket, you must be HR 11 or higher. I know it keeps saying that over and over again, but I'm pretty sure you're going to have some person out there that's not going to understand that you must be this or you can't buy a ticket. You can only participate on only one day out of the 2-day event, so that means no double dipping. I know some of y'all are probably going to try, but you can only participate in one event. This has been the same for every Pokemon Go event that's had this type of experience, from my own personal experience in Niantic events, so don't try to double dip. It's not going to happen. And you can change your participation date after buying a ticket. So don't contact support and be like, oh, I messed up. Make sure you pick the right day for your event. And you can buy an event until 3:59 p.m. Japan Standard Time on the event day. So tickets will likely be sold out before this day, but just in case, you have until that time to buy any ticketed event for the Shibuya event. In addition, tickets are non-refundable, so you can't ask for a refund after you buy one. Tickets are limited and will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you think you're gonna go, you probably should buy it as soon as you possibly can, because if tickets are still available, it will say tickets available. You can only play the event on the date and location listed on your ticket. No ticket, no participation. So if you don't have if you're not there at that time, sorry, not gonna happen, etc. So make sure you get there early and not do like a last minute flight, etc. to get you to Shibuya, Japan. And event content may change without notice. Up next, we have the Monster Hunter Now 2024 global overall details. So I talked about Shibuya, Japan. Well, here's the global event for everyone around the world. You can't make it to Tokyo, there will be a global event for all players around the world. And here's the event's dates and times. Saturday, November 2nd, 2024, 9 a.m. until Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, 11:59 p.m. local time. So you don't have to go to Japan, etc. You don't have to do any of that. This will start at your local time wherever you are at around the world. And all hunters that purchase a ticket will be able to hunt Nergigante from all around the world. And tickets will be sold at a later date. Since this is global, you don't have to worry about ticket availability. It's just whether or not you want to pay and play this event or not. Now we move on to the Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024 Shibuya exclusive event content part 1. So for those of you that have an event ticket, those of you going to Japan like me, here is what you're gonna experience. Once you enter Shibuya, you can start the special quests and complete them to encounter Nergigante. Completing the special quests will also reward you with the following: a special medal, exclusive layered equipment, an exclusive guild card background, and materials of the monsters that will appear during the event. Along with this, there will be twice as many Elder Dragon interception points in the Shibuya event area. So they are going to make a lot of EDI points spawn around you in Shibuya, which is going to be absolutely nuts, and I can't wait to see that. From my past experiences in Pokemon Go events, seeing all the stops that just surround you are pretty sweet, and I can't wait to see how it explodes in Shibuya. And from noon on the day of the event, Nergigante will appear in Elder Dragon interception points. So it looks like there will be a set period when they will finally appear, and that gives you time to finish the special quests. So you must, again, complete the special quest to participate in Nergigante Elder Dragon interceptions. And one of the best parts about this event, the basic rewards for debuting monsters in the first 2 slots will be doubled. This means just like the elemental events, you will get 2, not 1 but 2 for the first 2 slots. So if you get a double rarity 6 Nergigante drop in any one of the 2 slots, rejoice, because that means you're gonna be able to double up and get a ton of those materials. So hunt as much as you can, because it's gonna be crazy. And lastly, Nergigante hunts will have special backgrounds and background music on the hunt screen. And now this moves us on to part 2 of the Monster Hunter Now Carnival, the Shibuya exclusive event content, part 2. There will be exclusive equipment with weapons and armor, and the Shibuya event special quests will reward you with exclusive weapons and armor specific to the event. Now during the event, this equipment will adapt their performance based on the star difficulty of the monsters encountered. So don't worry, it's only during the event, so before you're worried about this being too overpowered or whatever, don't worry about it. Monster Now isn't going to turn pay to win. And even hunters without high-grade weapons and armor can love hunting with this special gear. Now the materials for the exclusive equipment can also be obtained from slaying large monsters and not just the special quests. And during this event and until the end of Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024 Global, the materials required to upgrade and overgrade this limited time equipment will be reduced. So that's a long period of time. So again, until the end of the carnival, so even after Monster Hunter Now Carnival Shibuya, you're going to be able to have reduced material requirements, so forge these as fast as possible. And speaking of fast, there won't just be exclusive armor. This moves us on to the Monster Hunter Now Carnival Shibuya event exclusive content Part 3. There will be exclusive drift stones for the Shibuya event. So for these event drift stones, you can get them by slaying large monsters during the event. So slay large monsters just as usual, and this will drop. And this will allow you to drift smelt, a guaranteed event exclusive skill to your armor. So don't worry about the 3.3% or the 5%, which is the incredible and RNGesus odds of usual drift smelts. It will be guaranteed. So drop one and you're done, hopefully. And the distance required to drift smelt this drift stone will be 1 kilometer. So when I said fast and you gotta go fast, you don't have to be that fast, because instead of 5 or 2.5, it's literally 1 kilometer. And this drift stone will increase your attack power the more hunters in a group hunt that have this skill, and the effect will be stronger during event hours. This is very similar to the Jacko head or the 2024 New Year event glasses. Hopefully it'll be even better, because you're gonna need all the power you can get to take out Nergigante and the event exclusive monsters. Moving forward, there's more, and here's the Monster Hunter Now Carnival Shibuya event exclusive bonuses. Large monsters will respawn every 30 minutes instead of the usual hour. We got 30-minute respawns. Your access range will be expanded by 1.5 times, and you cannot stack this with the Wander Orb / Droplet, so don't try. And the best part about this, unlimited Elder Dragon interceptions and huntathons. You can do as many as you want, and there'll be no waiting time. And large gathering points will be gatherable every 30 minutes. This is a huge decrease from the usual 3 hours that they respawn. And all of this would not be complete without information on Nergigante. So for those of you that haven't played Monster Hunter World, Nergigante is an Elder Dragon. It is known for its large features and its body covered in spikes. It is known as the Extinction Dragon that eats other Elder Dragons. No, seriously, it's an Elder Dragon eater, which makes it incredibly metal and incredibly cool. But you know what's also incredible? Its attacks, because they are incredibly dangerous. And 2 of its most notable attacks are when it slams its arms down or when it soars in the air for a devastating dive attack. Imagine a huge truck. I always talk about trucks running you over. I'm talking about a regular truck, a cyber truck. This is a whole plane. This is the F-22. This is a giant Boeing, or whatever you want to call it if you know about aircraft, and it's going to come diving at you at the sky with a kamikaze attack, except the one that's going to get blown up is you and your potions. But you won't always have to protect the world from devastation, as there will be designated event areas. There will be spots within the event area where you can meet other hunters, and there will also be photo opportunities. So if you've ever been to GoFest or seen any of those GoFests, or if you've never seen a live Pokemon Go event and pictures, etc., well, there's going to be places where you can take a ton of fun little pictures and you can meet your friends, etc. And more details will be revealed in an announcement in late September. And speaking of being in the area and meeting your friends, here's some event ticket limitations. Only event ticket holders can participate in group hunts for the debuting monsters. So don't try to be fancy and try to invite your friend to that exclusive hunt or that Nergigante hunt. It's not going to work if they don't have a ticket. In addition, only ticket holders for the specific day can join the same group hunt, no matter what form of hunt it is. Elder Dragon Interception, Huntathon, Join Hunt, etc. So again, only ticket holders for that day can join the same group hunt. So they have to be the same day, and they have to have a ticket. Otherwise, no group hunts for the debuting monsters. And only ticket holders can participate in group hunts for paintball event monsters. So don't try to do workaround for paintballs either. However, for everything else, all other monsters, any hunter can participate in the group hunts.
Oh, a rare drop, no way! Levitating. I've never seen anyone with one of those things. An ultra-rare item!
And that is from the anime Lucky Star, where if you get a Rarity 6 drop, you will have the same reaction, especially if it's in the first 2 slots, because it will be doubled and you'll be screaming for joy. But before you pitchfork and go super mad rage mode because you have to wait or it's only in Japan, here we have the Carnival for Shibuya versus the Carnival Global 2004 event. So we're going to compare both of them, and here's part 1. The price is going to be 3,000 yen for the Shibuya event ticket and 2,100 yen for the global ticket. While both events will have the following bonuses. 1. Nergigante in Elder Dragon Interceptions and the new species for the monsters. So the 2 new species are going to be out there, and Nergigante. Number 2, there will be special quests with different content and rewards for each one. So it's going to be different content and rewards, obviously, because y'all don't have to be in Shibuya and do it. But for global, it's going to be different for each one. While both will have the event-exclusive equipment. And at number 4, you will have the large monster respawn time at 30 minutes. At number 5, the access range of 1.5 times more than normal. And the best part about having both of these is the unlimited Elder Dragon interceptions and hunt-a-thons. But of course, there must be a reason why those that travel to Shibuya or those already in Japan will have a reason to grind this event, because they have to have special bonuses. And only the Shibuya event will have the following bonuses. One of the biggest one, honestly, in my opinion, is the first one, which is the first and second basic reward slots will be doubled for all the debuting monsters. So I'm guessing this means Nergigante as well. First time in the history of Monster Hunter now that you will get double rewards for an Elder Dragon interception. Usually that's not the case everywhere else. This will be the first one. Number 2, large gathering points will reset every 30 minutes. Not as huge as number 1, but still important. Number 3, a Shibuya event exclusive medal. And this is what everyone that doesn't and is a completionist is getting angry about. This is going to happen. So get used to it now, or work through those feelings, because you're never going to be a completionist with your medals unless you travel. That's the fact, and that's the way it is for Niantic games if this is your first time playing a Niantic game and grinding it. Number 4, special background music when defeating Nergigante. Also not that important. And the event-exclusive Driftstone. So only Shibuya will have the event-exclusive Driftstone where you can drift smelt the skill. The global will not. In closing, remember, even if you don't go to the Shibuya event, there is still the global event. And here is the most important detail for everyone that's getting angry about not being able to go to Japan. Monsters that debut during both events will appear in future content, including events that do not require ticket purchases. So whatever feelings you are trying to project and get angry at Niantic, or the players that are going to this event, the ones that can spend money because they have the circumstances to do so, all of this content, except for some things, especially the monsters, will be in future content that do not require ticket purchases. So just be patient and wait. There is no real need to have any fear of missing out, or FOMO, for short, unless you really wanted the Shibuya event medal. That's just the way it is. That's the circumstances. I understand you are angry about this, but there is going to be like this, especially if you've played Pokemon Go hardcore. You already know what the game is like. You already know it's going to be this way. For those of you that don't, welcome. This is your introduction to it. So if you want to still continue to play the game, welcome. If you don't, well, hopefully you enjoyed the time you had now, because this is the way it's going to be until the game dies out or Monster Hunter Now just becomes obsolete. With that being said, please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully y'all are going to have fun. The ones that are going, hopefully you have your tickets booked and everything. You have your ticket purchased and you're going to have fun. For those of you that aren't, wait for the global one, and hopefully you have fun during the global event as well. Again, good luck on your grinds, and I will see y'all on the next video.